Every room in your house deserves that personal touch. Today I'll be showing you how to add that something special to a laundry. Tjhoko Paint, in association with the Tjhoko Home magazine, is looking for South Africa's next Tjhoko champ. Find inspiration on a complete home DIY makeover right here as we show you how to add a personal touch to your home the Tjhoko way. You will need a wicker basket, piece of wood, Tjhoko stencil, sanding paper, petroleum jelly, stencil of Paris paste, matte black, Hamilton's Enzyme 50mm paintbrush, stencil brush, fibre brush, paint scraper and masking tape. For this personal touch in my laundry, I'm going to work with this beautiful, quirky and fun stencil on a piece of wood. So what I've already done is I've masked off the center of my piece of wood, and I'm going to apply petroleum jelly with a fibre brush onto the center of my wood. So a generous amount of jelly is required. Very important tip is not to apply jelly everywhere. This is oil-based, Tjhoko is water-based, so everywhere where the jelly will sit, the paint won't adhere. So I'm just roughly here and there spreading some of the petroleum jelly. Next, I'm going to use my enzyme brush, dip it in some matte black and paint straight onto the area where I have applied the jelly. I will now allow for my paint to dry before I continue to the next step. Once my paint has dried, I'll remove my masking tape and I will use a paint scraper to remove the paint from the areas where I have applied the petroleum jelly. I want to achieve that worn, aged look. Once I have removed all the jelly underneath, I'll just take my sandpaper to make sure that there's no greasiness left on my surface. So just a quick sand to remove any excess oil. Next, I'm going to start with the stenciling. I'm going to use a clean board, scoop some of the stencil of Paris paste out, add a little bit matte black, not too much. For contrast, I want to stencil the top and bottom in the matte black paste. So for safety's sake, I'm going to cut loose the bottom piece of my stencil. You can wait in between applications for the paste to dry before you start with the next section. At the top of my wood, I'm going to stencil the words with a paste mixed with matte black. Secure my stencil with some masking tape. Make sure that your stencil is placed evenly and straight. Take some of my paste and spread. Always remember, when your Stencil of Paris base dries with paint mixed into it, it will dry more or less 2 shades darker. So this will become beautiful and dark once it has dried completely. I remove my stencil. And now I'm going to proceed with my washing peg. I'm just going to cut those words loose as well. You at home can wait in between coats for the paste to dry. I'm going to place my peg of my black painted section, secure it with masking tape. This time I won't be using Stencil of Paris mixed with paint. I'm just going to use the Stencil of Paris as is from the jar. Some advice: once you have removed your stencil and the Stencil of Paris has dried well, you can use a piece of sanding paper and just even out anything that is not smooth. And now for the final words to my piece of art. And there I have something quirky and personalized for my laundry. Next, every laundry room needs a washing basket. And I'm going to show how easy it is with Tjhoko to paint onto Wicker. I have a Wicker washing basket and I'm just going to add some of the color that we are using in our laundry room to my basket. I'm going to add some masking tape to just add a border on my basket. I'm working on a raw wicker surface. If your wicker item has received a varnish coat, it is important to first clean that varnish with lacquer thinners, allow a 40-minute drying time and then start painting. I'm going to use the color Matte Black. All that's left to do is to remove the masking tape. In a few easy steps, I have those personal touches that just adds that something special in a space. A laundry in the making.